Hello, everyone. Coach Misty, faith-based relationship coach, helping women win at love and marriage. Welcome to Kingdom Wife Bootcamp, where I prepare singles to become winning wives. You can find me at kingdomwife.org. We've been in the new masterclass called Real Relationship Goals, tailored around my new book called Real Relationship Goals. You can find it on Amazon at Misty Goodwin. So today, if you have just found me, you want to get the book on Amazon and you want to follow through, the videos are here on YouTube. And you can go to kingdomwife.org, create a username and password, and you can stay connected. This is free coaching up until December 31st, 2018. I am so excited that my goal, my vision is for you to win at love and marriage. So we're on chapter 4 this week and it's called Repairing Wounded Relationships. And all relationships are not bad. Some relationships just need to be repaired, especially if it's with your family, your mother, your father, your siblings, your marriage, right? We got to learn to repair things that can be restored. And God's love is able to do all those things. But you have to partner with God in order to see a sustaining breakthrough in your relationships. When you think about wounds, the Bible says he heals the brokenhearted and binds up our wounds. And so God has to be the source that you run back to in order to repair any wounded relationship. Last week we talked about God goals, and this week we're just talking about how do you repair something that's wounded, right? If your relationship is wounded, words were spoken, things were done, betrayal, adultery. It could be anything. Someone despitefully used you, but yet you love them, right? And God told you to stay in that relationship. Now, all relationships cannot be repaired, but if you feel as though God has called you to repair them, then know that He's going to give you the wisdom. And so today we're going to talk about effective communication. I believe that you can repair any wounded relationship with your words, because the Bible says death and life is in the power of the tongue, right? So if death and life is in the power of the tongue, something that is dead, if the relationship is dead, you can bring life to it with your words. So there are 3 things you need to do. In James 1:19, it says, be slow to speak, right? Quick to listen, and not easily to be angered. And so those are the 3 things that you have to do in beginning to repair wounded relationships. You have to forgive a person for the words that they may have said or did not say. You have to be okay with the sorry you never received, because love does not keep record of wrong. So if you're going to go into a place of restoration, you got to remind yourself that you can't keep opening up wounds that should be closed. Now, I do believe that there must be effective communication, and you need to express your feelings and express what you feel in that moment. So, the first thing is slow to speak. I think that effective communication requires you to be a good listener. Even though they may have did you wrong, are you listening to why they did you wrong? Are you listening to their heart? Are you listening to their struggles? Because everyone's not where you are. You have to teach them to love you, right? So you're slow to speak. Be a great listener. Be effective in your listening. Instead of being offended by what was said and what was done, learn to listen to their motives. And remember that we judge the outward appearance and God judges the heart. He knows the heart of man. Number 2, be quick to listen. Again, I do believe that as you're listening, your response should be based upon what was heard. If you will listen before you speak and really take in what was said, and then allow God to take your thoughts to get an agreement with what He needs you to do in that time and moment. He has the answers to the questions and the solutions to the problem. The 3rd thing is slow to become angry. Again, you will feel that emotion of anger. God says, be angry, but sin not. Don't let the sun go down on your anger. So anger is a real feeling. It's a real emotion, and you got to tailor it in a place of self-control, which is the fruit of the Spirit, right? So how do I not get angry when I feel, when I know I was betrayed, when I know I was lied on, when I know I was mistreated, misguided? You have to love with an unconditional love as Christ loves you. Can you love someone with that love? Remember, a man is your mirror. If you don't like what you see, change your reflection. Look within your heart and ask yourself, am I loving as Christ would love me? Right? And love never fails, but two people fail at loving one another. Don't be that person to fail at loving. So in this time, if you're repairing a wounded relationship, effective communication, give that person the opportunity to make it right. Give that person the opportunity to grow. Give that person the opportunity to correct what they did wrong. And give that person the freedom to be forgiven, right? Because if you're going to hold them hostage to what they did and you're not going to forgive them, then you've already went in with the wrong intention. Forgiveness is necessary for you to go into any place of restoration. Right? So today I pray that you be challenged to be more effective in your communication. Like for me, when I'm having a conversation, I always want to share what I feel and what I express, and I'm working on that because that's an area that's not good, because they're saying that what someone else is saying is not important, which it's not. It's just something I've been trained to do, and so now I'm working toward growing in that area. Right? It affects my children. It affects my marriage. My children say all the time, "You don't listen." Right? So this can be in your career, your communication skills, in every area. And so we have to be slow to speak, right? Quick to listen, slow to get angry. All right. See you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, email me, Misty@CoachMisty.org. God bless.